Alright, so this video I'm doing for accountability because I try to live a fasting focused lifestyle. For the most part I do. I really try to only eat one meal a day. I never eat breakfast, I never eat lunch, I don't even know what the fuck you call I eat when I eat it, because I eat it at motherfucking 10 p.m., right? But I guess technically it's breakfast, right? Break fast. So I started fasting maybe 2 years ago. I got out of a fucked up relationship with some crazy bitch. Yeah, I started doing keto OMAD, right? And I didn't even know what OMAD was at the time. I just thought, why don't I just eat one meal a day? I thought I was doing some kind of like cheat. You know what I mean? I thought I was cheating on my diet, but whatever. So with keto and OMAD, and then converting to snake diet. When I did the snake diet, in a span of all like 3 months, all of this was happening. I lost maybe 62 pounds, right? 62 motherfucking pounds, and it was a beautiful thing. It was really a beautiful thing. I got my homeboy onto it. So my homeboy, he thought I was tripping, right? Because I'm watching Cole Robinson videos, and off the bat, you watch a Cole Robinson video, and you're gonna be like, "Yo, what the fuck is this guy on? Like, this guy's kind of too much, right?" So, my homeboy would watch me watching these videos. He's like, "What the fuck is this guy?" Right? But then he thought it was kind of funny, but he didn't take the fasting seriously. And then day 2 of my water fast, or my snake diet fast, I don't like to say water fast because, you know, when people hear water fast, they automatically assume it's like no minerals involved and none of that, right? So, and I think that shit is fucked up to do it like that. But anyway, so I need a motherfucking water or something. Anyway, so I'm on day 2 right now. But my homeboy, I had to go pick him up from work, and he looked at me. He was like, on day 2 of my first snake diet fast, he was like, "No homo, dog, but your skin is fire right now." I was like, "What?" I'm looking at my face and shit like, "What? Say word, right?" And he's like, "I'm gonna do this fast too." So he did it fast. He ultimately lost like 70 pounds, right? He wasn't really scaling, but the motherfucker lost like 70 pounds, dead ass, right? So, fuck, I lost my motherfucking train of thought. Oh, my first fast, I was starting to get scared that I was like pre-diabetic or some shit, right? I thought I was gonna die of some kind of like diabetic seizure or some shit. R.I.P. my homie, one of my homies died like that, so I had it in the back of my mind, right? So, I had thought if I had fasted for 24 hours, I would maybe die in my sleep, because I felt like, you know, like these hunger cravings that I would get in the middle of the night. I wake up middle of the night and just gorge on fucking carbs, right? So, and I felt like I couldn't sleep if I did it. So, I thought I was gonna die after the first day. Lo and behold, I wake up and I'm like, "Oh shit, I feel kind of good, right?" And then my first fast went from a 1 day. It ended up being 4 days, right? No, 6 days. Sorry, my first fast ended up being 6 days. My second fast ended up being 4 days. So I ate 1 day with my homeboy that jumped on the bandwagon, and then, sorry, I shouldn't say bandwagon, but he jumped on the hype. We went to go eat some Ethiopian food, and then we started to fast again, right? And that was my era. I don't know what it was. It was at 2018. That was my fucking era. I was just fasting, just killing it. And then I had went to Atlanta. I went to LA. I went back to Atlanta again. I went to Oklahoma. I'm going to all these places. I'm eating. I love to eat. I love to food travel. That's what I be doing, right? Hopefully ultimately I can meet up with followers in the future and go eat in random fucking places, right? Not some mukbang shit, right? Not some mukbang shit, but like some, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, we fasted. Let's go eat some Brazilian barbecue or some shit like that, right? So yeah, my whole diet got fucked up, and then I would come back to my city, Calgary, and I would. Why did I put my motherfucking shit on airplane mode? I guess it's too late now. So I would go back to my city and keep eating. I love to cook. I love to barbecue. I got a smoker on my balcony. I'm smoking ribs. I'm smoking motherfucking jerk chicken. You name it. I'm smoking, right? So I stay killing the food game in more ways than one. Um, yeah, and my weight just fluctuates. They say that you don't lose your fat cells; they just expand and inflate and deflate or whatever the fuck. I don't know how real that is, but I can see that being a thing because I had I'm 5'8", right? I'm 5'8". I lost. I went from 205, which is fucking disgusting, considering I'm not a big muscle guy, right? 205 was fucking disgusting. I was disgusted in myself. I'm looking, and I'm not gonna lie. I was in an abusive relationship with this chick. She was fucking psychotic, and I just felt trapped in that relationship. It was a weird dynamic, and I just kind of like subconscious, not even subconscious. I just told myself, you know what? I'm just gonna get fat and disgusting and just wait for this bitch to leave, right? Wait for this bitch to be like, I can't do this no more, right? My plan worked. It really did. And y'all think I'm crazy? Like, that's dead ass what I was thinking in my head too when it happened, right? But I started gaining weight, and then I had lost. I had gotten down to with all the fasting and the fasting focused lifestyle and all of that. I had gotten down to 145, 144, and I was like, damn, like I haven't been this small since fucking high school, right? I know that some of y'all be like, what, 140, whatever, that's way too small, that's way too fucking small, you gotta be 160, 170, that's cool, but I didn't have the muscle mass to be at 175, 160. To be honest, 175 at my height, I would be a fucking beast, right? And I should get back into the working out and shit like that. I'm gonna do that eventually. But so I had slimmed out, and I'm like, oh shit, I'm starting to almost see abs again. Like this is crazy, right? It was a great feeling, you know, clothes fitting properly again. Like there was actually like, you wear a shirt, you don't have a gut hump in the front. You know what I mean? Like just the, and then go boom, like the pregnant blunts. So it was a great feeling. It felt great, man. Cause I went back to traveling again, and like women were treating me differently than from last year, right? When I was in Atlanta, when I was in Atlanta or San Fran or LA or whatever, I noticed that the women were treating me differently uh, after I post losing the weight in a great way, and I loved it because like I don't know if y'all ever been to Atlanta, but like these females, they will check you, they will motherfucking check you, right? And ain't nothing wrong with it. I like it because Canadian women are just kind of like, I don't know, they kind of bougie, they a weird kind of bougie, like they just, I don't know what the fuck it is. It don't matter. I'm not gonna speak ill on these Canadian bitches. Um, yeah. So fast forward to now, I've tried fasting again. I go 6 days randomly, and then I'm just binging out on some shit food and McDonald's and all kinds of trash food, and then I'll stop for a month, and then I go because in the back of my mind, this fasting focused lifestyle, it'll never leave me. Like this is it's supposed to be a lifestyle for me, right? But I keep fucking up because I keep craving these fucking McDonald's, these carbs, these all this shit that I'm craving. I can't, you know what I mean? I try to fast every single day. I start my day trying to fast, and then when it hits around 10, 11 p.m., my back of my mind, I'm just saying like, yo, if you just eat McDonald's today, tomorrow you're gonna start your fast again, and then I convince myself to do that, and then guess what? The same cycle repeats every single fucking day, and I keep trying to lie to myself, knowing I'm gonna do that, right? So, and then once maybe a month, I'll just drop a quick 30. Sorry, not 30, a 72-hour fast, or 96 or whatever, but it's really having no fucking effect on you if you spend the rest of the month eating trash, right? Even if it's one meal a day. That's what I try to tell people. Like, people try to say, oh, no, you can't eat one meal a day. You can't fast, extend the fast. That's not healthy. Bitch, I'm gaining weight eating one meal a day. I'm gaining weight, like, fat. You know what I mean? So, that shit, I hate. That's another problem I have is, like, not having the tribal mindset, the tribe of fasters around me, right? Like, I got one friend that fasts, but he here and there, and he drinks a lot, and he does this and that. So, you know what I mean? Like, I can't ask the man, like, yo, let's do a fast. Like, that sense of community is actually very important, right? But when you're around people that just tell you, oh, That's unhealthy. That's fucked up. What are you, anorexic? What are you this? What are you that? You hear every negative fucking thing and it just eats at your motherfucking brain, right? Eats at your conscience. So like, um, it fucks me up. It really does, right? So I really do need more people around me, um, to fast with. I have a fasting group on that Life app. It's called Life, and it's what's my fasting group? Trap Life Fasters. Yeah, I did it. I did it. Um, Also, Fast Talking Yuck at Instagram. I deleted my Instagram off my phone, but I still have that profile, so y'all can add me if you want on there. Ooh, Tesla. That's my dog. Anyway, so yeah, so I started. I'm back on my fast today, but I'm doing this video for accountability because if I expose myself, not in a nasty way, not in a Pee Wee Herman way, but if I expose myself to y'all fasting and I'm not accountable, I'll feel like a punk ass bitch. Like I really will. I feel like a punk ass bitch. So I mean, I could always technically delete the video, but I'm trying to be accountable, right? So, in terms of accountability, I'm doing this. I'm doing this so y'all can see me and laugh at me and whatever the fuck, right? But hopefully I can find like-minded people, contact me, whatever. I met a cool ass dude before. I did a video before. I deleted all my videos. I was like, no, what am I doing? Like, God, these videos online. But I met a cool ass dude named Mark Lou. Uh, yeah, he was into the fat. He didn't really need to lose much weight though, right? He was like tall, slender dude or whatever. But he wanted to, whatever, for his own fitness reasons, he wanted to lose some weight, and he was into the snake diet. So that's cool. Um, yeah, no, I just want to build a tribe. I want to build a village of fasters, right? I know there's already a lot of them on like snake diet channels and the snake diet Mayas and this and that, but I don't know. I'm kind of a I'm kind of a foul mouthed person. I mean, I know Cole Robinson is too, but I feel like a lot of the people on his channel are more like, you know what I mean? Just a different vibe of people, right? Um, yeah, I be saying fucked up shit and blase blase. So yeah, I just want a tribe of like-minded people that I can fast with. We don't have to be in the same city. We don't have to do none of that. We just communicate, right? Um, it helps me, and hopefully it helps you, right? So yeah, um, this is a horrible fucking video. What am I doing right now? Like it's literally this video got no fucking direction, right? But it's got its motherfucking intent. That's what matters, right? That's what matters. It's got its fucking intent. So yeah, I'm here. Y'all reach out. Come fast with me, man. I'm trying to lose. I got snap. So I got back up to motherfucking. I don't even want to scale myself right now. But the last time I checked, which was like a week ago, I was probably like 175 or 6, right? Which is disgusting at my height. Because it's fat. I'm just skinny fat, right? So that's disgusting, right? So I'm trying to get down to like a 145 with like back to back 90s, 96s. Um, and then see, the longer I fast, the better I feel, because when I do a 72, and I know Cole Robinson says just do a 72 and then eat this and that. My problem is I binge eat. I will binge, and I try so fucking hard. I try so fucking hard. Like I will break my fast and be like, you know what? I'm gonna eat some beef liver, and some butter or some ghee or whatever, and that's all I'm gonna eat, and then I'm gonna continue back to my fast. But in actuality, I break my fast with some beef liver or whatever. I'm like, okay, cool. I got all these nutrients. I got the vitamins and minerals and this and that, and give it 30, 40 minutes. So I'd be like, what a proper little Big Mac right now. Maybe some fried chicken. Maybe some motherfucking poutine. Maybe some motherfucking, you know what I mean? I love Indian food, right? But motherfucking Indian food, like, my conscience really be fucking with me. And I will eventually buy that shit and tell myself I'm going to continue my fast tomorrow. And then not continue it. Fuck my whole shit up, right? So, again, I'm doing this for accountability. I need to actually, like, I'm on day 2 right now again. So I'm looking, and you know what it is? I set myself up. I set the bar up way too fucking high, right? So on that Life app, you can choose how long you want to do your fast for. And I always started off with like 8 days, right, or like 194 hours, 192 hours, or whatever, because I've done that before. And I'm like, I'm capable of it. I'm capable of it, right? And I don't want to do a 2 day fast or a 3 day fast because I feel like, what the fuck is that? Like, that ain't shit. Do a real damn fast, right? So I try to push myself for 6 to 8 days every time I start a fast. At least until I lean the fuck up, right? But I don't know. I think that fucks me up because visually, it's like every day I look at the app and I'm like, okay, I'm on 24 hours. Okay, I'm on 32 hours. Okay, I'm on 49 hours, and I'm like, God damn, I got 192 hours. Like, am I ever gonna make it? And then it just fucks my whole, it fucks my whole psyche up, and I just end up eating or whatever. I don't know. You know what it is? My biggest problem is waking up in the middle of the night, and motherfucker keep texting me. I wake up in the middle of the night, and when I wake up in the middle of the night, I swear it's like sleepwalking. I have very little control. I have very little control. Where I wake up and I go straight to the kitchen. That's the first thing I do. I wake up, boom. I go straight to the kitchen. I'm in like a groggy daze, and I go straight to the fridge. I open the fridge. I look in the fridge. If there's like pre-cooked meat or marinating meat or something like that in the fridge, I will cook that shit up. If there is bread in the, I try not to buy bread. If there is bread in the fridge, I will eat that bread. Like, I will make the nastiest concoction just because I want some carbs in my system. I will fucking, if there's cheese, I'll eat the dry cheese sandwich. If it's just only butter, I'll make a dry butter bread sandwich, just eat it like that, sprinkle some sugar on it. Like, it's bad. Like, this shit is fucking bad. It's disgusting. I disgust myself. I really do. I fucking disgust myself. But yeah, so, and mind you, and people think I'm too harsh on myself. I used to be athletic. I used to have abs. I used to do this and that. I injured myself. I tore my serratus anterior working out improperly. I was never trained to work out. I would just do it on some fucking hood shit, on some trap shit, just in a trap house with a fucking one weight, doing whatever the fuck workouts. I wasn't really, you know what I mean? So I injured myself bad. Like, it was fucked up. I went to the hospital. I was smoking weed at the time too, so I went to the hospital. I'm like, yo, I'm in fucking pain, you know? And they said, have you been smoking marijuana? And at the time, this was like 10, 12 years ago. So at the time, in Canada, we wasn't legal yet. We was not legal yet. So I went to the hospital, and they was like, have you been smoking marijuana? And I'm like, yeah, but why does that matter? I'm in pain. Like, I'm actually in, and the condescension, the look in her face, just like, that shit pissed me off. That shit pissed me off, man. And then I went and got X-rays after that, and these motherfuckers, they said all they found was scar tissue in my lungs or whatever. I've been smoking weed since I was like 13, so I probably got something to do with it. Who knows? But anyway, so they didn't really find anything wrong with my serratus or whatever. I don't know if you could even find it. It don't matter. So a few years ago, R.I.P. my homie, the one that passed away from the diabetic coma, seizure, or whatever. I don't know exactly the detail, but he was a type 1 too. So we would go to the gym, and then one day we was going to Mexico, so we had to get in shape before Mexico, right? And he's pushing me to keep working on my triceps. Like, go hard, we're going on 5 sets. We're going on 5 sets. And I'm like, I don't know, bro. My shit is kind of fucked up. Like, he's like, don't be a pussy, just do it. I'm like, all right, cool. On the 5th set, I feel a pop in my back, in my scapula. And I was like, yo, bro, I just felt a pop. Something's fucked up. He's like, yo, bro, like, nah, I think you're tripping, bro. I'm like, no, bro, something fucked up. I'm telling you, I felt a pop in my back. And then I go to the motherfucking, I stopped working out at that point. I stopped working out. The next morning, I can't lift my arm. I couldn't lift my arm for 2 weeks. I was like, yo, bro, we go to Mexico in 2.5 weeks. Like, I need my arm before, I need to be able to swim and shit like that. So, luckily, I got my arm mobility back over time, but I'm the type of motherfucker, the neurotic motherfucker that Googles all the symptoms and finds out, oh shit, you got brain cancer, you got this, you know what I mean? I be doing that shit. It's not the best. But it helped in this situation because the scapula and the serratus, the connection, it was a scapular problem and a serratus problem or whatever. I went to a doctor again after that. They didn't help me with shit. Like, you know, like, honestly, like, people think, oh, Canada's, like, yeah, Canada's cool, we got free healthcare and everything. But, like, at least in terms of my doctor, he's only good for trying to throw drugs at me. Like he don't. I'd be like, yo, bro, like I got an issue with this, I got an issue with that. Oh yeah, cool. Here's some drugs. Here's some drugs. Here's some drugs. Here's some drugs. You know, and I'm too polite. You know, like Canadian passive aggressive bullshit. So I'm like, oh, thank you. Yeah, for sure. Are you sure? Yeah. Okay, for sure. Okay, I'll take that. And then I just throw away the prescription because I don't. I was getting crazy panic disorder and anxiety a few years back, and this motherfucker, but he comes into the room. He asked me like 21 questions, like 50 Cent. He asked me 21 questions, and the motherfucker pulls out a pre-printed, what you call the motherfucker, prescription for SSRIs, right? A pre-printed with my name on it. So he already had the intention of giving me that medicine before I was even done answering. I told the lady at the reception, she's like, what are you in here for? I'm like, yeah, I've been having anxiety. Okay, cool. The motherfucker he pre-prints out a motherfucking SSRI prescription paper before he even asked me anything, right? And then he asked me 21 questions, already knowing he's going to give me the motherfucking SSRIs. And sure enough, he does. And I was like, I heard these are kind of bad for you. He's like, no, very good. You only do one time. Oh, okay, only one time? Oh, okay. I won't be like needing them or nothing. He's like, no. Oh, okay. I threw that prescription away, right? Mind you, I cured my panic disorder and anxiety on my own with fasting and accepting death. People say, what you mean accepting death? I learned to accept death because anxiety is a primal thing, right? It's like a fear of death and a fear of like like in society we don't separate from our primal fears. They just convert into other issues like homework and work problems and whatever the fuck problems, street problems or whatever the fuck you have going on. You got a bully, whatever, and in the back of your mind you have this anxiety that your body translates as like, yo, my life is in danger. My life is in fucking danger, right? So, I learned to accept death because that's what my body is and my brain is fearing is I'm about to die, right? So, oh fuck, I can't be saying some shit like that on fucking YouTube and then next you know I predict myself moving and y'all gonna make some motherfucking sad video, right? With like the angel wings and shit, right? No, I'm playing. Yeah, so that shit, that cured my anxiety. That and fasting, because I realized when I would fast and I wouldn't get no anxiety, and then I would eat like meat and let's say some kind of like not a cruciferous vegetable, but like a root vegetable or something like that, and I would feel great. And then the moment I wait and I eat like a McFlurry or something with sugar in it, my anxiety 30 minutes later my anxiety would just hit me like whoa, like it would be overwhelming because when I started fasting I hadn't gone a day without eating like except for when I would do like random keto diet things where for the most part I'm eating carbs, right? So when you eat so many different various ingredients into one meal, you don't know what the fuck is causing what in your body, right? So when you start to fast and then you reintroduce basic meals like one thing and another thing, right? Don't add a bunch of spices and sauces and shit like that. Just add 1-2 things, ingredients. You'll see how your body responds to these things after a long fast. And in the moment you eat something that your body doesn't respond to, you'll see what the fuck is causing that problem in your system, right? So I learned that my anxiety was mainly caused by sugar. Modified milk ingredients was really fucking me up with acne. So I can't really eat a lot of these pasteurized cheeses and milks and whatever and any kind of chocolates, like all that stuff, because like I'm 35 fucking years old. I'm still getting acne. Like this shit is crazy, right? This shit gonna be the death of me, right? So yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna cut off the video short. I'm gonna probably make another video on this fasting shit. Hopefully I make one tomorrow because I'm on day 2 today. If I fuck up, I'll probably still make a video and be like, yo, I fucked up. Like my bad, y'all. I fucked up. Anyways, peace. Like and subscribe.